Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? Huh, amazing day today. Look what happened to my wall right here, as you can see here. Happened about a couple of weeks ago. I guess in this economy you got a lot of depressed people and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, they don't know what they're doing and they can just crash into your wall, I guess. And of course, the person wasn't drunk or anything. I guess the person just lost control. Now, of course, who can you blame? Not just the driver. Of course, those bastard homeowner associations or whoever, the city that doesn't put speed bumps or anything to basically calm the traffic so that doesn't happen. In addition to that, you also have to know that the insurance companies are true bastard son of a gun who are not giving the money that they need on time so that we can make the repairs. So in these tough times, I guess there's a lot of crazy things that happen. Now, speaking of that, let's take a look at the markets first of all. I want to tell you something about what happened. As you can see, the markets are kind of like in the doldrums, like I've mentioned before. The S&P Dow Jones haven't gone up that much, except for some like Facebook. Oh, that was unexpected. 35% gain? I didn't expect that. Oil certainly is positive for the season, but nevertheless, gas prices are a little lower than where they were 365 days ago. And the other thing you have to understand is that precious metals didn't do as well. We didn't really see a huge rebound. Of course, gold was around 11.15. Right now it's trading at 1,300, but a lot of people were expecting 1,400, 1,500, or even 1,600, but unfortunately we haven't seen that. But yet again, you have to keep in mind, though, that August as well as the beginning of September are usually bullish months for precious metals like we saw last year. But I'm telling you, as we approach the fall, things are going to get quite shaky. I bet a lot of you are expecting a Lehman moment, but I just don't see that really, to be honest with you. Because I think there's a lot of doom and gloom people that are the kinds of people that they never want to get in the stock market, but the fact is that a lot of them tend to miss out. So that's the thing you have to understand. Anyway, the individual I want to talk about later on is about a precious metals dealer, a guy who has several thousands of subscribers, as a matter of fact, and yet I have had some contacts with him. He didn't seem like a very nice person. He has been exposed of scamming people. I have a good feeling that there's a chance that he is a fraud. And I think it was about a few weeks ago where precious metals prices fell. He kind of went out into the hiding or a bug out location, and now he's just reappearing. So stay tuned, and I'm going to expose this guy of who he really is. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I want to reveal and talk about Truth Never Told, or what do you want to call it, Chris Duane Silver Bullet Standard Series. And first of all, what you have to understand is certainly anyone who is a salesperson who has certainly a lot of views certainly is someone that you really can't trust quite that often. And of course, this guy is generally a salesperson for silver. And one of the things you have to understand is that as long as he's making videos, he cannot make videos that would destroy the whole mentality or establishment of buying precious metals. This is the thing that you have to understand. Now, what is it about this guy that is so controversial? One of the things that I have personally heard is that what he does is that you buy silver for him for like $30, and this would happen especially in the first part of 2013. And then what happens is that when you buy the silver, you don't get it when silver is at $30 or not even $28. You get it when it's around $23 or $24. And so essentially what's happening is that when you want to get your silver bullion or rounds, it's taking a long time to get them, more than it should be. Now, of course, he'll tell you, oh, it's problems with the manufacturer. Not necessarily, because what's going on, I believe, at a very good chance, is that you're paying him $30 plus all the, I bet, the commissions and all that. It's probably like $33. And then as time moves along, when silver is trading around $25 or $24 an ounce, he buys that silver at around that price and then sells you the silver when you paid him $33. So essentially, in other words, he's kind of making like a $7, $10 gain. You know, this is kind of insane. It's kind of like you're essentially giving a homeowner $800,000, and when the housing market crashes, you get the house when it's at $700,000. So essentially, you're kind of being underwater. And this is why this guy is so controversial. I don't even know how in the world this guy continues to gain subscribers. Or a lot of people continue to take him so seriously. My goodness. Now, I have to say, though, that some of his videos are quite entertaining, and he makes some good points, but the bottom line is he's doing this to create a mentality to buy precious metals. And does it really matter whether the precious metals bull market is over? Not necessarily. That's what they do. Their job is to continue to sell and to perpetuate the mindset. They're basically a permabull when it comes to the U.S. stock markets, along with the equities, the bonds, and a lot of other things. I mean, look at this guy. I've even got a message from him. I mean, he tells you that, I don't like how you're making videos where people usually see your face and your movements. Please, for heaven's sakes. There's a lot of people that do that. George for Title, Gregory Mannarino. I wonder if you give those criticism to those people, Chris Duane. Anyway, and a lot of people think that, oh, okay, well, I was right about Bitcoin. You can see right here. This is something about Bitcoin. Wow. And since I was right about Bitcoin, how it was kind of being a Ponzi scheme, and it was this kind of a pump and dump scenario, you should guys give me a lot of credibility. Wow. Well, obviously, he doesn't want you to buy Bitcoin, the same reason why Mike Maloney doesn't want you to buy Bitcoin. Because they want to take your funds, your energy, and your time into physical silver. Why is he advising you to buy ETFs or mining shares? I mean, First Majestic Silver outperformed the silver metal since 3 months ago, or I believe even the start of the year. How come he's not giving you this kind of advice? I mean, look what he's promoting. Gold standard in 5 years. Yeah, like gold standard is really the way to go. Look at the history, the places that had gold standard, and see what they have really become. My gosh, you know, he's always going to be telling you that, oh, okay, the liberty movement is great despite the controversies. The dollar is doomed. All the fiat currencies are going to collapse. After all of this, the dollar index is higher than where it was 5 years ago. It's higher than where it was 2 years ago. What has happened, people? Where are you guys? My goodness. This is just, I mean, mind-boggling. And a lot of you are just continuing to stay tuned to this guy, realizing what this guy has done over the past months and several years. So I want to let you know something. Honestly, I have some questions to ask you. First of all, is this guy even apologizing just in case if he's done something wrong? I don't think so. And let me ask you another question. Let's just say if there's more years to the silver and gold bull market, is he going to be telling you when's the right time to sell? I don't think so. Is this guy even licensed to give you financial advice? I don't think so. So please, a lot of you who are subscribing, I strongly suggest you think outside the box. And look, I mean, there's just an army of these people. SGT Bull, Silver Investor. I mean, David Morgan's predictions has been wrong so many times. It's unbelievable. And a lot of you continue to believe this stuff. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you people. But as far as I can say is that if you continue to walk along this trail, then I've warned you, and I can tell you this. You're probably going to be eaten. You're probably going to get your butt kicked. So, what I would strongly do if I were you, I would stay away from a lot of these media outlets, especially a lot of them from online. I would stick to people that are not salespeople, people who are basically investment advisors who want to benefit their clients, not advertisers, or not on a few types of asset classes that they're just going to continue to repeat on and on and on. I strongly advise you to think outside the box. Because a lot of the people, whether they're on TV, magazine, newspaper, or on the internet, they are not reliable. And it's just shame that after all these years, a lot of you continue to buy into this stuff. Mark my words, people. Mark my words. Please stay tuned. I will have more of these experts for months and hopefully years to come. Thank you so much.